The man you're seeing here is 37-year-old Tom Grayley. In just a few moments, you'll hear the shocking events that left his wife, Nicole, lying motionless on the floor of their living room. What exactly happened? And
what happened? How did she end up on the floor?
We took a shower. She wasn't feeling good. We took a shower. We went out to the couch. She said she wasn't feeling good. She got down on the floor and she fell over. I tried getting her up. I got some water. I threw some water on her. She didn't wake up.
What Tom is leaving out of his story is that Nicole is covered from head to toe in fresh cigarette burns and bruises and is clearly a recent victim of domestic violence.
Pulse return. Yeah, cut down. Cut down, Roddy. Don't worry about the heat.
Haha, the look of relief. As you can see, Tom is ecstatic to learn that his dying wife has a pulse, so much so that he thanked God for this miracle. Just kidding. As soon as Tom noticed that his wife was still alive and breathing, he instinctively looked away from her. He then realized that Nicole could wake up and expose him for hurting her, and his so-called panic attack continued.
Sit up!
You need to stop. You are going to breathe. You are going to fall off the step and you are going to hurt yourself. Slow your breathing down. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. You'll catch your breath. Deep breaths. Do it for your kids. Calm down.
My face is going numb. Get my hands up.
Sir, what do you want me to do for you?
My face is going numb. I can't breathe. Get my hands above my head so I can expand my lungs. Come on, please.
You're going to end up in the back of my car if we don't stop. Your kids are right here. You need to calm down for them. Did you take any narcotics or any other drug today that is affecting the way you are acting?
By this point, all of the first responders were over Tom's theatrics. What we haven't shown you is that Tom had been acting this ridiculously since the moment they arrived 40 minutes earlier.
I need you outside with me, okay?
I want to be with my kids.
I understand that, but I need you outside.
I'm not leaving my kids, sir. Can I be with my kids for a minute?
Sir, I need to... Listen, I'm trying to figure out what is going on so I can help
I told you as much as I can. Can I please have a moment with my kids and try to get a hold of somebody for my kids?
I need your help with this so we can help her.
Can you give me a minute? Can you leave me alone, please?
But now it was clear that Tom had run out of energy, so the deputies decided to wait for their sergeant to tell them what their next step should be. In the meantime, they checked in with the EMTs to see how Nicole was doing.
Do you think it's drug overdose or?
We had a return of pulse. She's at 95 for pulse right now. She's still unresponsive to us.
You don't think any of this is from when she fell?
No, not for that.
The medics weren't sure how long Nicole would make it if she didn't get to a hospital soon.
Say a helicopter for this.
Are we able to get a helicopter started over to UAT over?
I can try. Nobody's going to find out.
As they were preparing things, Sergeant Matt Johns finally arrived at the scene, where Tom was burritoed in a blanket in his front doorway.
All right, I want you to stand up. Hey, tell us what's going on here so we can figure this out. You're laying down. He's cuffed. This ain't happening, so we need to put him in a police car. So yes, that's laying there. Okay. Once we get in our car, then we can start to sort through this in a rational, logical way. But when you're laying in the doorway and there's kids crying, that's not helpful. Don't you agree, Tom? You can catch your breath and it's warm.
Heat.
Yes, it's warm. It's warm in there.
Heat high. High.
Okay. Sit tight in there.
Can I get my hands above my head, please?
Nope. Sit there. Okay, what's happening?
Okay, what's happening? After the deputies gave Sergeant Johns a quick rundown of the situation, he went inside to ask the kids if they saw what happened to their mom.
Where did you see Mom at when she couldn't breathe? This is... Okay. Is it wet because he put some water on Mom to try to help her?
Mom's being transported to Geauga.
Okay.
She has, they think a broken jaw. Her teeth are all broken.
Okay.
Her eye is all cut up. This eye is all bruised, swollen shut.
Okay.
Her legs are covered in bruises. Her arms.
New stuff or old stuff?
The face is brand new.
Okay. It was around this time that Tom's parents unexpectedly arrived at the scene.
You get your hair cut.
Yeah, it's really short.
Juanita Grayley, who was Tom's sister and auntie to his children, showed up a few minutes later.
That is Nikki. Can you guys tell me that?
No.
No. Where did you guys take her?
Geauga.
I'm pretty familiar with a lot of things that go on here.
Is that right? Okay.
I come out here a lot. The kids will tell you that.
Yeah.
I've been to check on Nikki a few times.
Okay. Maybe, Deputy Gerke, you want to speak to her just outside so that everybody in the whole world doesn't have to hear everything?
Yeah. Just as they exited the house, the lead investigator, Lieutenant Sean Ward, arrived at the scene just in time to join in on the conversation.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, I've been out here to check on Nikki a couple times.
Okay.
I know that my brother has been physically abusive to her in the past. Last time I was out here was probably about 2 weeks ago. and Nikki was unrecognizable.
What do you mean unrecognizable?
Beat them up. Honestly, I've been in fear to contact you guys. She's asked me not to contact you guys. I just know that he doesn't like the cops and that he's kind of trained the kids the same way. I think Tom needs help. Tom is like a conspiracy theory. He's up in that. I love him, but he's my brother, and he's
Juanita didn't mince her words while detailing her brother's abusive nature. However, even though Juanita's statement is a valuable piece of the puzzle, the only ones who were actually present that night, other than Tom and Nicole, were the kids. So they asked the family if they could speak with the kids alone.
Until we figure out what's going on, I don't want anybody in this house.
Don't be afraid to talk to these guys, okay? They're here to help. They're here to help you, okay?
And your mom.
And your mom. They need to know what happens and what goes on here, okay?
The kids seemed terrified, so Juanita was allowed to stay with them while they answered the deputy's questions.
I know that Daddy's told you guys not to talk to people, but sometimes you have to. Have they been fighting the past couple days like they do when Aunt Ada comes out to visit and check on you guys? Yes. They have been. Just whatever you guys can remember, we need to talk to these guys and we need to talk to them, okay? This will help your mom and this will help your dad get the help that he needs, hopefully.
It seemed like it was going to take some time for the kids to open up, so Lieutenant Ward and Sergeant Johns checked in with Tom in the back of the cruiser, hoping that he was ready to spill the beans.
If you're in handcuffs, you're in back of the police car, I'm going to advise you of your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you for the law.
While Lieutenant Ward read Tom his rights, Sergeant Johns secretly placed his body cam on the passenger seat to record their conversation.
Tom, look at me. You guys ever get physical?
Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
One favor, and I'll talk to you for hours if you want.
What do you need?
Let me go in and sit with my kids and hold my kids, because I'm going to need to give you things anyway.
You're going to need to give me things?
I want to give you things. I have tons of things to give you.
Like what?
Boxes of stuff.
Boxes
of stuff.
Like what?
Tons of stuff. I don't know.
That doesn't help me. I'm interested in what happened tonight. Okay, Tom?
We were in the living room. We started arguing again, and she said that she didn't feel good and fell over.
Nicole didn't sustain those injuries from falling, and you know that.
I know.
I'm not saying you're a bad guy. I think things just got a little carried away tonight. Would you agree?
I'm not agreeing with that. You're trying to put me in a position I don't want to be in, and that's making me upset.
I don't want to. I wouldn't want to be in that position either. I get that. I understand.
Please just let me put my arms around my kids and give you whatever you need.
I'm not uncuffing you and having you put your arms around your children.
You will.
I am listening. Listen, we have to ride to the county jail, and I will listen to you.
Yeah, but all the things that I'm telling you I need for my evidence, you're going to destroy because people are going to be in my house. You're not going to get it all. I've offered to give it to you, and I've tried to talk to you, and you guys just make a mockery of me. Is it not good enough that I'm trying to talk to you? Is it not good enough that I called for services? Is it not good enough that I tried to give you information?
It's honestly, Tom.
From nobody. I didn't do nothing. I didn't create no problems. The only thing I asked for was to give me a moment so I could calm down and counsel my kids and get some.
When someone needs help and you want to give us a box of papers, that's no good.
You know there's nothing in my house that's going to save her. There's nothing in my house that's going to save her.
What happened to her? You were there and we weren't. And if someone could tell me what happened in your house before I got there, and I could pass it on to the doctors, it might make the difference between her living and dying. So I don't want to talk about boxes of papers. So why don't we talk about what happened to her so we can help the doctors understand what's going on? So they can develop a plan to help treat her and try to get her to live.
I'm not a doctor. What do you want me to tell you that's going to save her life?
What caused her injuries?
To save her life?
What caused her injuries? You can tell me what caused her injuries is a great start.
Me and her.
What does that mean?
That means just what I said. It means me and her. I told the 911 dispatch. She said she wasn't feeling good, and she passed out. She quit breathing.
So how did her face get all like that?
Change the subject on me.
No, I'm saying you said...
Change the subject on me.
Okay.
At one point, Tom realized he needed a new strategy, so he began begging the sergeant to pull over and give him his undivided attention.
Please, pull over here.
I'm not going to pull over. I can hear you just fine. There's no reason I have to stop to be able to listen. I can listen and drive.
But you're gonna miss the most important things for me.
But yet you said nothing yet.
I tried to tell you, but you won't listen.
But you won't listen. However, when Tom didn't get his way, he threw another temper tantrum.
My ears are wide open. You just ain't saying nothing.
You asked me what was in the boxes, and I told you lots of things, and then you turn around and mock me like, "Oh, well, that's how that's gonna save her." Yeah, right.
You don't care one bit about her. You could care less.
No, I don't care about a thing about you because you don't treat me like a human.
The doctors want to know about her injuries.
I tried to tell you what caused her injuries.
I don't listen good. Tell me again. My ears are open.
No.
The mother of your children is in the hospital fighting for her life. She needs somebody.
I'm not a doctor.
Okay, and you won't even help. You won't even say
I'm not a cop.
You won't even say what happened.
Saying what happened ain't gonna change nothing, and it ain't gonna save her life. What more do you want from me? I'm not a doctor. I'm a criminal.
That was easy.
How you treat me anyway? I'm done talking to you because you don't do nothing but treat me like a fool.
Well,
what?
You'll have to think about that.
Well, what? I'll have to think about it. You guys have the burden of proof.
Thankfully, everything was caught on body cam, so there was plenty of proof that Tom was being difficult instead of trying to help his dying wife. The argument continued for 10 more minutes until they finally arrived at the police station.
You'll have a chance to talk to the detectives, Tom. Good evening. Thomas Grayley is going to be placed in a holding cell by himself until he's interviewed by a detective.
Okay. While Tom was being booked into the jail, the kids were finally starting to open up back at the crime scene.
Said your mommy had the wrap on her. I saw that. But I also saw, like, the black and blue marks. What happened?
Did he hit her with something, or did he hit her? What did he hit her with?
Part of a BB gun.
Part of a BB gun?
Part of a BB gun? Where is that BB gun?
Do you know where that is?
I think these are in the...
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. When did that? Was that today?
I think it was last night.
Last night?
The kids said that Tom's abuse was nothing new and Nicole was constantly injured. Because of this, her health had been slowly declining to the point that she could no longer walk on her own.
I know last time I was out here, I gave her a hug. I was getting ready to leave, and she whispered in my ear, "Please don't leave. He's going to show me."
After bringing Lieutenant Ward up to speed on everything the kids had told them they were free to leave with their Aunt Juanita,
Thank you.
The investigators now believed they had enough evidence to prove Tom attacked Nicole, so they charged him with second-degree felony assault. At this point, Nicole's fate was still uncertain. She successfully made it to the Geauga Hospital Intensive Care Unit, but remained completely unresponsive. Along with the physical injuries noted at the crime scene, Nicole also had several fractures to her ribs, face, and skull, as well as a lacerated spleen and liver. Her condition was only getting worse. Before confronting Tom again, Lieutenant Ward interviewed his inner circle, hoping to gather more evidence for an attempted murder charge. Tom's parents confirmed that Tom and Nicole's relationship wasn't very healthy, but they never saw this coming.
I mean, I've never seen him hit her. We both know that he has smacked her. He's told never again, don't let us see it, don't let us hear about it. But anything like this, God, we had no clue.
He's a control freak. He has to be in control of everybody's life.
It seemed that everybody in Tom's life knew just how toxic he was. Even his closest friend Paul wasn't willing to vouch for him.
It indicated that you've been friends with Thomas Grayley since elementary school.
Junior high, sixth, seventh grade.
I mean, it sounds like you were probably closer
than anybody else. Than anybody else. I mean, in all reality, which is, I guess, why I feel so guilty. He called me on the 25th in the morning, and I went out there, and Nikki was beat up.
And you said that was the 25th of October.
Yeah. It looked like she'd been punched in the nose, is what it looked like. Because right here was all black and blue, and then I was like, what the f*** is going on?
Right.
And then we went outside because I wasn't going to stand there and talk in front of the kids. He told me he punched her. Okay. He told me he punched her. He told me he...
The more people the lieutenant spoke to, the more clear it became that Tom's pattern of abuse had gone on for several years and had escalated exponentially over the past few months, ultimately leading to Nicole's demise. The question was, would Tom ever admit this? The answer quickly became clear as Tom fell into the same narrative that he was pushing the day before.
I tried to be as honest with you as I could yesterday, and you just pretty much took me for a joke.
No, I didn't take you for a joke.
You took me for a joke. I asked you to take me in the house, and I would give you everything I could to help you out.
In exchange for hugging your kids. You either want to discuss how Nicole sustained her injuries and how she has bruising all over her body that's in various stages of healing. How she ended up with a lacerated spleen.
Sir, I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to give you a hard time.
Okay. My question to you directly is, how did Nicole sustain the injuries this year?
And I'm not talking to you about the question.
Okay.
Well, here's my problem, sir.
This interview's done. Okay.
Detective, can you listen to me?
No, I'm not going to. You're talking circles. I've got a search warrant to collect your DNA. That's your copy.
Everything that I say or do will be used against me in a court of law. And it doesn't matter what I say or do. My words are twisted around and
I don't need to say anything. Nicole's injuries speak volumes. Okay.
Sir, I tried to help you. I told my children
You
not.
haven't tried nothing.
I didn't try nothing. That's why I tried to give you boxes of paperwork, right?
I'm tired of hearing about paperwork. Unless the boxes of paperwork has to do with the confession, I'm not overly concerned about the box of paperwork.
Can I get some water, please?
Want a pop? What's that? In a cup? Can't drink it out of the bottle? Listen, I'm not gonna. You can have this pop. I'm not gonna run out and get you a cup.
While Tom sobbed over not getting a cup for his drink, the detective outlined Nicole's extensive list of injuries once again.
Unless they're falling from a 10-story building, somebody's not going to get a lacerated spleen or liver and fractures and broken ribs. If I stand up and fall down right now, I'm not going to sustain those types of injuries. You provided no assistance whatsoever in trying to clarify what happened with Nicole. You say you love her, but your actions say something different.
Can we keep our words simple, please?
What was difficult to understand?
A lot of things are difficult to understand.
All right, I'm not going to keep going. You're bouncing around.
I'm not bouncing around. I'm confused. Okay. Can you get your piece of paper and write something for me?
No.
Here, let me get your piece of paper and write something, please.
Nope.
I want you to think about it, please.
What do you want me to write?
I don't know. I was going to have to take a second to think about it.
Okay.
Seeing the walls closing in on him, Tom revealed that he was actually the victim here, and Nicole was the abuser all along.
Nicole has lied to me and manipulated me and made me forget portions of my life. I was going to try to help you.
You're saying that she manipulated you and lied to you. Is that when you kick her ass?
Or did she kick her own ass?
I think
Or did she kick her own ass? Because I will be asking.
You can say whatever you want to say. Her injuries tell a different story. Her injuries speak volumes.
What do you? But I don't understand what you meant by that.
Well, you don't seem to understand much of anything. You're not going to control this. You're not going to control this interview like you've controlled Nicole.
Sir, I have been as honest with you as I can. Yes, I have. I told you I can't even understand 10 years of my life. How do I make you understand it in 5 minutes?
I'm done talking to you. I'm done.
Tragically, Tom never received a cup for his soda. The interview was concluded and he was promptly brought back to his jail cell. A few days later, Nicole finally succumbed to her injuries. Her manner of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Nicole's death resulted in Tom's felony assault charges being upgraded to aggravated murder. Tom pled not guilty and was denied bond. While sitting in the Ashtabula County Jail awaiting his trial, he made a phone call to update his mom.
This is a free call from...
What he didn't realize was that the investigators were listening in.
How are you?
They offered me 30 to life.
Oh, did they?
I'd be 16 years old after 30 years.
So you're going to trial then, right?
That's why some of the investigators starting to investigate.
All I'm going to say is you don't want them digging through your stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's some things in there that nobody should see.
Like what?
Stuff that you wrote, just not good stuff.
Everybody clearly knows that I put my hands on Nikki, but nothing says that I beat the out of her.
You're not stupid.
Okay, well, they're going there. Like it or not, they're going there. So I guess you need to clean. They only plan a certain amount of time to prosecute you, bring you to trial, but they're going there. So whatever you're so worried about everybody seeing, get it on.
Yeah, well, there's a burn pile there. We'll have a big fire.
After hearing these statements about destroying evidence, the sheriff's office obtained a search warrant for Tom's home. None of the paperwork they found was bombshell evidence, but they did find Tom's phone, which blew the case wide open. On the phone, they discovered multiple videos that Tom recorded over the past 2 months, where his horrifying abuse was on full display.
To everyone. You see, I touched Nicole a little bit with some cigarettes because I was trying to get Nicole to answer some basic questions about what's going on here, and she wouldn't say nothing to me. And I try to talk to her, and I try to love her, and I try to explain it. I just want to be 100% transparent because I think she's trying to set me the up. That even though she looks like she does, I'm trying to explain to her that there's a judgment coming. And if she thinks this is bad, wait until she gets to judgment, because I want to make it very clear. This is my boat, and I run this. And I just want to make it clear that I don't beat on Nicole. I don't beat on Nicole at all. I teach Nicole hard lessons out of love.
These videos, which Tom recorded himself, essentially guaranteed a conviction. Once he was evaluated by a psychiatrist and deemed competent to stand trial, he finally waved the white flag. He pled guilty to aggravated murder, and in October of 2022, he was sentenced to 25 years to life in prison. He currently resides at Ohio's Richland Correctional Institution, a prison whose shape accurately represents guys like Tom. As for Nicole's children, they are now happily living with their grandparents.